The talented Dallas Mavericks versus the heavyweight San Antonio Spurs. It's a Texas tumble here on 2K Sports.
The Mavericks look to tangle with the fellow Western Conference foe coming into town for this game today. Here live at the AT&T Center. Welcome to San Antonio for this Spurs home game. Good Tuesday morning. Let's get this day started out right with the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. And T-Mobile's starting lineup. These are the 10 players starting the game tonight. Let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. And as we take a look at Dallas, Clark, tell me, what's going to be the key taking on this Spurs team?
Well, Kevin, I think the focus needs to be on keeping a hand in their face and challenging every shot. One of the best teams in the league last season when it comes to field goal percentage. They do a great job executing, so you better be dialed in defensively and focused on locking them down.
And as for San Antonio, Clark, how about them? What do they need to do to secure a win?
He's explosive whether he starts or comes off the bench. Manu Ginobili, a very well-versed offensive play.
You bring up a great point. A lot of guys couldn't handle him. They're going to start him. They're going to come off the bench. This guy is managing very well.
He has, because he can drive it and get to the foul line, and he also can make threes, and he's not afraid of the big shot.
Oh, this should be fun to watch. Thank you, Clark. Here's Nowitzki. Hits the jumper.
Terrific pick to set up that basket. The little things are the big things, and they can always make a difference.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. Into McDyess. Gets in close. Shot's good. People forget that Antonio McDyess was the second overall pick back in the mid-90s. He's had a career which, because of injury, has not been probably what he thought. Boy, teams always want him on the roster.
You know, he was a 2010 guy early in his career for a couple of years, and that showed you the kind of promise as well as production this guy was able to lay out. But he had to change his game, reinvent himself a bit. A reliable and consistent 17 and in jump shooting. Excellent on the backboard. And an underrated defender. I mean, this guy battles guys much bigger than him effectively. So a valuable player because he adjusted his game and became useful because he perfected a couple of key areas.
By Parker.
When someone's being that careless and sloppy with the ball, they're begging for it to be taken.
Manu lays it in. Sweet dime to lead into the rack. Here's Kidd. About 3.5 minutes left in the first. Here's Nowitzki. Kept alive. Here's Chandler. Finally knocks it down.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone.
And it's the Spurs with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Parker. Hands in the air. It's rebounded by Jason Kidd.
Tough D forces him to miss it at the rim. You won't see that very often.
Butler. Yes, from downtown.
As you look at Caron Butler go to work, the nickname he got from former coach Eddie Jordan, Tough Juice, applies. This guy oozes toughness. Strong, physical, no back down at all in this man.
And that one's good. Here's Kidd. To Dirk. Chandler. Here's Nowitzki. Sinks the open shot.
You knew that one was good as soon as he released it. That's cash money.
Here's Parker. 2:10 left in the first quarter. Into McDowell.
Nice speed. That's the way to keep the ball moving.
Here's Kidd. 6 seconds to shoot. Here's Nowitzki, hits the 15-footer. He's got 6.
He's been a go-to guy for him here in the quarter, doing an outstanding job putting the ball in the basket.
Inside for the alley-oop. McDyess, good. Dallas calls timeout. We'll see a new set here for the Spurs. Here's Kidd. 1:21 left in the first. Nowitzki, tipped. San Antonio leading. Here's Duncan. It's in.
Great assist on that basket. He's seeing the floor well, and he's making some beautiful passes.
On deep, from way back.
This is called you must extend your defense, especially on the three-point marksman.
Here's Parker. In close, gets the lay-in. He's got 6.
He did a great job there to get his shot off against the taller defender. That's a nice play.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nowitzki, buries the short-range jumper.
When you get a hot hand like him, it's real simple. You need to keep going with it.
Here comes Parker. He's got 6. Hill can't get the buzzer beater. The Spurs with the slight lead.
Well, Kevin, they've really made a point of getting into the lane and scoring the ball inside. If I had to point out an area for improvement, it would be on the offensive glass. They need somebody to get in there, mix it up, and come away with a few extra possessions.
We've reached the end of the first, and it's a barn burner. Still close, though, 18-16. All right, the first quarter had a lot of good action. I think we'll be in for some more here in the second. Let's quickly go down to Cheryl Miller, who spoke with Coach Greg Popovich just moments ago.
Hey, Kev, he said that he wants his team to stay loose and confident taking their shots. He knows his team can put up the points if they work as a unit, and don't worry about the individual numbers and focus on moving without the ball.
Thanks, Cheryl. We'll see if they respond to that. On defense, San Antonio. Here's Haywood, and it's tied up. Here's Parker. He has 6. From short range, they retain possession. The Mavericks with the denial, and it's still tied up. To Terry for 3. That's good.
Kevin, when you're defending a great shooter like that, you got to smell his breath. You got to be right on top of it.
Here's Parker. From close range, lays it right in. 8 points for him.
That's a heck of a job to lay it in around the taller defender, Kevin. Lovely, agile finish.
Parker gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul. Substitutions on the court.
Terry with it. Here's Haywood. Lays it in off the glass.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
And here is Hill. About 3.5 minutes left in the half. Hill with the charge, and that's his first foul.
Great job by the defender that time. He got his feet set, stood his ground, and absorbed the contact.
San Antonio is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
The Mavericks leading. Terrence jacks up the triple, and that is good. He has 6.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
And here is Hill. From inside, graceful finish. And so here is Dallas. They lead by 4. Poked away. To Haywood. Takes it up. Dunks it down with both hands.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
San Antonio calls timeout. We'll see a new set here for the Spurs. And so here is San Antonio. They trail by 6. Anderson. Rebounded by Marion.
You can't D up a layup any better than that. Nice work.
Slams home the alley-oop. He's got 5.
No answers on D. They can't do anything to stop him.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's Duncan. Hits the jump hook. Nice bucket by the 14th-year veteran out of Wake Forest. Kidd to the wing. To Marion. Right wing. Down low. 6 seconds to shoot. Kept alive. Haywood backs in.
He got too casual with the ball there, and it led to a steal.
Spurs give up possession.
Sometimes you just don't connect. They can't dwell on it. They've got to move on and just D up and get it back.
Here's Kidd. 1:45 left in the second. To Butler. From close range, throws it in on the layup. He has 7.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
Here's San Antonio now. 8-point game. Here's Anderson. Almost a 3-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for 2.
It's a well-used foul there to prevent the easy layup, Kevin.
Shooting 2.
Can't sink the first. We see the Mavericks making some changes. Good on number 2. Here's Kidd. 1:19 left in the half. Butler buries the corner jumper. He's got 9.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Manu. And San Antonio turns it over.
Feels like somebody needs a jolt of coffee because he wasn't paying attention there.
One of the stories here, Caron Butler, getting it done today.
He's really in the zone and is racking up the points in bunches.
He certainly has. He's getting all the looks he wants and is finishing his chances.
They need to do something to get him out of his rhythm before it's too late.
Some adjustments here for the Spurs.
Thiago Splitter and Tony Parker.
The Mavericks, with a bucket here, could make it a double-digit game. Butler on the wing. From the paint, finishes with the soft touch.
That's too easy. He's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Ginobili with the ball. 42 seconds left in the second. Gets in close. Can't get it to go. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Down hard.
A monster throwdown. Wow. Boom. That's a nice finish in transition, partner. That's exactly how you run the break.
Here's Parker. He's got 8. Here's Duncan. Flushes it with the one-handed jam. He's got 6.
Too easy. Far too easy.
Here's Nowitzki. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili.
What more can he ask for? Came up against very little defensive resistance, then boxed the layup.
The shot is off. The Mavericks
Have been red hot offensively.
Yeah, but we've still got 2 quarters to play. Anything can happen. And that concludes the first half. The score, 38-27. Well, it's time for our T-Mobile halftime report. Let's have a look at the team stats from the first half. The Mavs benefited from their deep bench, and they've amassed a pretty substantial lead.
Well, if they continue to get that kind of production from their reserves, they'll be hard to handle.
Look at Tony Parker. What a contribution.
You know, he's showing off his court vision. Some beautiful looks in the first half.